Hello, Victory Village, and welcome to another video. Welcome to TYTV. I am your host, Twanna Y'vette, and for the next few minutes, we are going to be talking about the Hawkabuck saga. Oh my God, so many things have gone on. You guys don't even know. It is crazy. I was actually taking a look at some of the pictures and the photos, and I ran across some things on the internet that I want to share with you guys, um, that I don't think has been revealed. Uh, there was an article that said Michael Hoggabook strikes again. And I was like, what do you mean again? So this is not like the first incident that he has been in the news for. And I was able to find the receipts. I've been kind of digging around for the last couple of days. So I've been MIA. And, I just, my back went out, y'all. I was just, while I was in the bed, I was like, let me get my computer and see what's going on. And the headline said, again. And I said, what do you mean he strikes again? There are a lot of lies that have been told about this whole saga, and we're just going to go ahead and, break the myth. So let's get into this video here in a few minutes. We're going to do you a proper intro, and then we are going to get into this story. All right, you guys, listen. We got some stuff coming up that I have to pop up on the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and catch the people up while this media file is running, and then I'm gonna get into the actual new information and why this man has been lying and why this woman is, I guess, lying for him or for herself. I don't know, but it seems like this stuff hit uh, parlamag.com. I think it was in October 23rd. Today is November the 2nd. So this is, crazy. The chilling details behind the viral marriage of Mike and Deja Huckabuck. And I was like, what is going on? What do you mean? Well, it seems that there have been some receipts that have been surfacing around the internet, proving that he was in fact his his Deja's godfather. The kicker, 55-year-old Michael, is reportedly 18-year-old Deja's godfather, but now they're husband and wife legally. And people have been speaking out about this. Apparently, originally there were claims of Michael being Deja's stepfather. However, a post of Michael asking for others to help locate Deja's whereabouts after she'd run away from home circulated throughout social media, proving otherwise. So, this took place in 2017, and she was 14 at the time. So, on the screen, you'll probably see this, go back and forth, but I am not on Facebook, so I had to do a lot of pictures and a lot of tracking this down. Mike Hawkabook, Actions for the Community, help if anybody sees my goddaughter. She's got on a gold shirt, and I think her hair is pulled back in a ponytail. And then he says, please contact me or her mother. She's 14 years old, and she needs to be found fast. Time is of the essence. Thank you so much. And then down below, her mom is commenting under the post, thank you, Mike, love you, babes. And then Mike says, thanks for everybody supporting my goddaughter. My goddaughter has been found safe and sound. Thanks for everybody that shared the page. Thanks for your thoughts and your prayers. Man, y'all guys are the best. And then somebody says Davina, which could be Deja's mom, says yes, everything. She said, yes, everything her godfather said. Thank you. That was soon co-signed by Deja's mother, Davina. Okay, there you go. So Davina Evans is Deja's mom. During a live broadcast on her Facebook page, according to Davina, Michael has allegedly been messing around with Deja, who just turned 18 in June of this year. So since before she reached the legal age of consent, Davina was away in prison at the time, as we know, which she indicated was due to harming another man for molesting one of her other children. Okay, so it wasn't the molestation of Deja, it was one of her other kids. So also, um, she mentioned that she was involved with drugs, selling, and using around 2016. Deja was adopted by someone else by the name of Ashley Jackson. So we're gathering that Deja's relationship with her biological mother hasn't been the most stable throughout the years. Otherwise, there would be, room for adoption and all of this stuff. And then plus, the children were underage when the mother went to prison or whatever. So it's just been a lot. It's been a lot going on. I'm going to leave a link in the description box if you guys want to see um, the video. But if y'all thought the last video when Deja was talking to the audience on Facebook or wherever is bad, the video of her mother is terrible. I can't play it on my channel. I wish I could, but if I bleeped it, you wouldn't be able to hear anything, but just beep 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 beep. So there's no point in me even um, trying to play it. I mean, it's just disastrous, like for real. Um, I mean, not that. I mean, if you curse, that's fine. I just, that's some editing right there that like I just am not that good at. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, however, so that we can see the uh, the stuff that I am talking about, because I really want you guys to there you go. We got some pictures. Now, this little girl on the screen is said not to be Michael's daughter, first of all. That is by somebody else. I don't know how old this girl was right here when they were chilling in the swimming pool or whatever. Could have been honeymoon pictures. I don't know. That picture right there is when she was missing, and she was like 14 years old. And he was saying on Facebook, goddaughter. So this right here is after the wedding, after the marriage, and they're happily in love, and all that kind of stuff. And it's really weird, you guys. It's so weird. This is the wedding, and as you can see, there were people there supporting this marriage. Okay, here is the marriage record, the state of Florida. So I was able to get, that's public record, so we didn't have a problem, pulling that up. This is the wedding cake, the cupcakes, and I don't know, man. I'm assuming that the wedding was, at the good old church, obviously. And wow, like they really had the support of some people to pull this together and to make this happen for them. And to me, that is very strange. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't approve of it, and it's really strange. But let me go ahead and find yeah, let's do this. Let me go ahead and find this stuff right here, because I want to take you guys with me so that you guys can see, not the slideshow, the window capture is what I want you guys to see. And let me shrink that for you guys. So I want to make sure I get all of it. All right, so right here, what you're looking at is, I think this, yeah, this is Twitter. Part of Deja Huckabuck and her godfather, now husband, Mike Huckabuck, on Facebook Live. And so I think this is the one that I probably played for you guys in the last video that almost got me in trouble, but it is what it is. But they curse so much, it's crazy. Additionally, Michael and Deja Huckabuck went live on their Instagram. This was like a few days ago, and yeah, they let the people have it again. And then, of course, this parliamag.com does have a copy, the long version of the marriage certificate to let people know that, hey, this is legal. It's not a joke. It's real. And it's legal. I mean, okay, here's the thing. You got to go to the courthouse to get a marriage license, right? Um, why don't they ask more questions? I know you could be 18 and get married. You could be 18 and, do a lot of things. You can drive a car, you can have a kid. But somebody should have been asking questions of this guy. Now, apparently, these people lied about his age and his everything. I don't know what this guy does for a living. I don't know, you know, he's old enough to get like Social Security, but surely, I don't know. This whole thing just stinks. It really reeks. Some of the tweets read as follows: Deja Hucklebuck is owed sympathy. She should be spared the horrible comments because she's a victim, even if she doesn't know. I hate that people are dragging her instead of having empathy for her. I hope that my FL families will investigate this, what looks to be molestation by Michael Hucklebuck. And so, as you can see, there's so many tweets and so many videos and so many, comments. I couldn't read all of this, but I definitely will leave this in the description box for you guys so you can take a look at all of this for yourself. But wow, people were outraged and they had something to say. So when this is the second thing that I looked up tonight, and this is hitc.com. Now, it struck me weird. Shania Wilson said, Florida man strikes again. And I said, what does she mean by that? He strikes again. The internet is in shock this week after a 61-year-old Florida man allegedly married his 18-year-old goddaughter, according to reports. See, these are hyperlinks. So I wanted to see what was going on. After the news broke of Florida man Michael and Deja Hucklebuck's wedding, the pair started to receive backlash, and here's what happened. So they've got videos on here and all kinds of stuff. They said, according to reports, a Florida man has tied the knot with his 18-year-old goddaughter. News of the wedding circulated online earlier in that week. Black Enterprise did reports on it. Claims online initially believed that the man, Mike, was in his 40s, but it was later revealed that the Florida man is 61 years old. Okay? He's 61. Receipt? Bling, bling, bling. I need to find a bell so every time I bring out a receipt, I can hit the bell. The internet sleuths have been digging around Mike and Deja's personal Facebook accounts, finding old family photos of Deja as an infant, according to multiple sources. So allegedly, the 18-year-old woman has shared that she was in a relationship when she was 17, but she didn't reveal who she was in a relationship with, okay? And yeah, these pictures, I don't know what's up with that. I think these are videos and they just X'd them out, is what happens. So then Kodak Black, I told you guys this last week, Kodak Black weighed in on Deja Hucklebuck's reports and said that his, what did he say? He was on Instagram and he said, shaking my head, my dad did the same ish. Left us to start another family with his goddaughter. I was about 9 years old, but I didn't judge anybody. To each his own. It could be true love. However, not everybody on social media is unmoved by the story as Kodak Black. I guess if you've seen this, and I would never say, oh, well, this never happens. I'm sure it does. But what made this stick out is that you were known by the public, by everybody in your family, in her family, as her godfather. And the fact that both of you sat on the internet and lied about so many things kind of left people in a confused state, especially the people that know you. So I'm going to flip over here to some of the reports, and we've got a lot of pictures, While Deja was still 17, she posted that she was in a relationship, but people didn't know who she was dating. And when she turned 18, she posted that she was dating Michael, her godfather. So then they posted, this is a wedding picture. This is a picture of them at the pool. She's a very beautiful little girl. She's a very beautiful baby girl. And, he's got three beautiful children. The age difference, they said, caused a lot of outrage. And also the fact that he's her godfather. Most people thought that he was 55. Now, listen, this is a totally different source. Most people thought that he was 55, and they asked why a man that old would marry an 18-year-old. And of course, we found out over here that he was what? 61. They thought he was 55, but they did the calculations, and he actually is 61 years old. For real, in real life, he's 61. So we already got that pat down. We know how old you are. However, a document from Michael was arrested. Hold on now. He was arrested in 2014. That shows that he was 54 at the time, meaning he's how old right now in 2021? 61 years old. L says, see, I told you he's 61 years old. A dang shame. I knew he wasn't 40, but that last beer he had arrests Michael Hoggabook 4114. The bond was $2,500. Traffic in cocaine. Unregistered motor vehicle. Bond 250. Other arrests. At the time he was 54 years old. Okay? This is the mugshot. This is the mugshot. Meanwhile, Michael and Deja have told people to mind their business. But now we know how old he really is, which makes this all the more worse, because what man 61 years old in his right mind would do something like this? Mike says, it seems like I'm the only blank in this town have married a young woman, but since it's me, they gotta have something to talk about. Look like you little girls are jealous of my wife, but keep on promoting us. I love it. Here's the thing, Michael, we're not jealous. Nobody out here is jealous. This is gross, is what this is. This is nasty. I mean, how do you go from fathering a child to marrying her with all of the stuff that marriage involves? Are you crazy? How there has to be a screw loose somewhere. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but there has to be a screw loose somewhere. There's ladies and gentlemen, there's no way that this man uh, is thinking straight. Okay, October the 15th, check this out. Deja said, people love to call me a child because I'm 18. First of all, I am grown, right? Okay, sure. By law, a lot of people look, I'm one of those people that like, you're not grown until you're 21. If you still have teen behind your age, you're not grown. I'm sorry. A lot of people like to say that because they want to kick their kids out, but 18, 19, no ma'am. No ma'am. Wait till you get about 21, and then you can start to use your brain on your own. Maybe, okay, parenting might be done, we can take effect, but no, not where I'm from. The teens, no, you're still at home, you're going to work, you're going to school, you're taking care of things to where when you are in your 20s, you've got a career or you've got education so you can get a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's the time grooming, takes place for adulthood. So, no, I'm 18. I'm grown AF. Absolutely not. I don't agree. I take care of all four of my kids, work full time, have four cars paid in full, and stay home with my man. We only go out every so often, and I ain't got time or the energy to deal with none of you blank that got something to say about little Deja. Y'all mad because I'm popping my ish. Will forever pop my ish and go continue to pop my ish. See, the difference between me and most blank is I know what I want and I got it. Most of you blank chasing blanks down and riding around with blanks that want to blank the time blank as you Meanwhile, my circle real blanking small, and I don't go out unless it's with my husband. So you blanks continue to hate on the realist blank because I am the queen, not a peasant. Here's the thing. If you were 30 years old and saying this, I probably would be like, okay, but you're 18 years old. You sound like one day you sat down and you watched Set It Off or something, or something on TV or whatever, and this is what you came up with, like for real, okay? Like if you were 30, even if you were 25, I'd probably be like, okay, she might, have some sense. But if you were like 30 or above, I'd be like, yeah, but this dude is 61 years old. It's gotta be something. And I mean, this is not even a marriage of convenience for her. What she's saying is, I take care of all four of my kids. No 18-year-old needs four children. You have one baby girl, honey. Those other three kids belong to him. And he needs to find their mother, and y'all need to get visitation rights. You don't have any business as a. By the time you do get 25, you are going to look like the crib keeper. You work full time and take care of four kids. You're already tired. Four cars paid in full with what kind of money? Because I'm sure at 18, you did not have enough money to pay for four cars in full. And you stay home with your man. No, you don't. You work full time, remember? And somebody's got to pay for this stuff. I've not heard one time you said he got up and worked. Where does he work? Or does he have any type of income? Is he still slinging them drugs? Like, what's going on with that? Anyway, none of my business. That's y'all household. But I'm just saying it doesn't sound right, Deja. Okay? This person says, y'all, this made me so mad. And this is Lamar Davis. Be careful who you have around your kids. They might get married. Exactly. Knowing that you're 61 years old, sir, you look like a pedophile. Kodak Black, I feel sorry for you that your dad did this to you. It is not all right, but I completely understand. And you got a people who grew up like Kodak Black and listening to a lot of his story. Like, he won't sit and tell a whole story, but bits and pieces. I know the who, what, when, where, and why. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that my mom cared enough to, keep me busy and keep me in school and all this kind of stuff. Where, other mothers weren't so. They didn't have a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and that's saddening because you see someone like Kodak Black. He is like, listen, this is what it is, and I totally understand because he's probably seen more than I have. He probably has blocked his feelings off, and I just hate that. Someone else says, you guys, this girl is 18 and she just married her godfather who used to date her mom. Can't leave that out, okay? Because she said that herself in a video that you will see when you click the links that I have of the videos. And again, I'm sorry I can't play them on my channel, but I wish I could. But you'll see if you care, if you dare to click and watch, you will see why. Okay, they're saying that he's 46 or 47. No, he is 61. The people have cracked the code on that because of his police record. So if you don't want people in your business, you really shouldn't have a police record out there. Okay, this is another write-up from someone else on social media. I'm from Fort Pierce, and no, Mike is really 55. He's years old. He's been grooming her since 16. Again, he is 61, according to his mugshot. But I'm glad that people are speaking out and calling it what it is. Right there, goddaughter. Please contact me. She was 14 years old. So you can't say that you weren't. You cannot say that you were not her godfather. Like, here it is in black and white. Like, I don't, the lies. Why? I mean, you're already married. Why lie? Why lie about it? You're already married. So what was the purpose of the lie? I don't understand. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna lie about something, you know, lie about something that we can't look up. Lie about something that we, you know what I'm saying? We can't look this up. We don't know who this man is, but right here, there's one of his arrest records right there on the screen. At that time, he was 54. It is 2021, which makes him 61 years of age. So, no, you're not 47. No, you're not 55. And it doesn't make a difference, even if you were, because you're still too old for this girl. And even, Deja, if you wanted to marry at 18, that's totally fine. I've seen people get married at 16. That's your business. You know, we've watched stuff on TV where this kind of stuff, goes on all the time. But a teenager doesn't marry a senior citizen. Okay? That's just not cool. A teenager doesn't marry a senior citizen. That's too much. I mean, if I like, seriously, if I was one of the people who were able to, write the rules and stuff up and the laws, this would definitely be one of them. No way a teenager is going to marry a senior citizen. Like, there shouldn't be any more than maybe a 10 to 15 age gap. That's it. That's it. In my town, you can't get married, if you're 20, 30 years apart. No. 10, 15 years tops. You know what I'm saying? When it's starting to get to, 15 years age different, I'm probably gonna be looking sideways, like how old is the youngest person? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Like I said, that's just me. Um, I don't approve of this at all. I literally don't approve of it at all. I think it's crazy. I think that people who even allow their children to do this, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? I mean, this girl wasn't even thought about being born when this man was her age. Think about that. No, it's not right at all. And stuff like this has to be stopped. You guys know it. You know it's true. It's just, it's ridiculous. Anyway, um, I don't think I left anything out. I'm just skimming through once again, making sure that I have this stuff for you guys so that you can look. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out to somebody. I'm going to put his information in the description box as well. Carlus King. And let me see if I can get, I got to pull his stuff up, but he has so much information about this case. I absolutely love his channel. If you don't know his channel, go check him out. He is a true boss. He does reaction videos as well with a little bit of commentary as well. So we're all in the same genre, but I love his channel so much. And I'm telling you, like, he cracked the code. He was able to play the videos on his channel. So I'm definitely going to put his YouTube link in the description box for you guys so that you can go straight to his. And I don't know if he set up a playlist for this or not. He may have, in which case that would be awesome. But I will check. But I'll definitely just put his channel in there. And if I'm able to locate all three of the videos on his channel, then I will do that for you guys, okay? But let me see if I can pull up his page for you, because you guys might know him. And then I'm gonna get out of here because, child, it's 10:43 my time. It is 10:43. Why am I up? Let me see. Nope. There we go. Carlus King. Carlus King. Now, while I'm on here real quick, I'm on his videos. He's got some really nice videos, you guys. Do check him out. So this right here was a week ago. And he put from 1 to 100-year-old Godfather and his 18-year-old Godchild. And then he had the mom who was going off, and then the 46-year-old Godfather married. And then this right here was like, at the end of the week, nobody knew how old this guy was. So I'm glad that we were able to crack the code and, do the research. Now, Carlos doesn't have any of the articles, but he does have the videos from Facebook. So I'm going to link this in the description box for you, along with the other videos and the articles, so you guys can check all of this stuff out. I am so glad that I was able to bring this story to you guys, and I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me. Share the love, comment, share, comment, subscribe, comment, let me know how you feel. Let's create a dialogue because you never know who's reading this stuff. And I tell y'all this all the time. You don't know who may run across this and they may be going through the same thing, or, a family member or a friend may be going through the same thing and they need to hear what you've got to say. So, by all means, use that comment section, use it up. I don't care how many times you guys comment, just, reach out and say what you got to say how you feel. And you know what I'm saying? Use your voice because y'all know when we see stuff like this on TV, we can never comment because it's on TV. But when you catch it on YouTube or another platform and you have a chance, an opportunity to speak your mind, it's wonderful. So I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I love you guys so much. Be safe out there. Mask it up, all right? Remember to live on purpose. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Good night, Village.